Well, hello everyone. Welcome. Today, you could probably hear in my voice, I'm quite excited today. I'm starting my bee decorating and I'm so excited. So, we'll start here. This video is going to be the decorating of the living room only, and then I'll have another couple of videos, one or two videos where I do the kitchen and the dining room. For now, we're here in the living room and I'm showing you where I have already started the decorating here. These pillows have been here probably for, I'm going to guess, about a month or so. And they are two pillows that I purchased. I'm going to say this one around Christmas time, and then this one just early spring. I did do community posts for both of them on my YouTube channel. So I hope you did see those to see when I purchased them. I may have put the price on the post, I'm not sure, but I think they're quite beautiful. You can see sort of the look that I'm after here for our bee decor today. And next, I'm going to show you how I decorated, or how I'm going to decorate, the side table just to the left of this sofa. So here on my side table, we've got my boxes in the different patterns that I love so much in black and white. And because there are gold stripes here, I thought what I would do here is use this beautiful bee card that I purchased at HomeSense, it looks like, for $3.99 last year. And because I want to keep with the black and gold theme, I have this beautiful beaded little butterfly here, and I'll be using that as well. I'll put the card inside the picture frame, which you see is empty, and I'm not sure if that candle will stay there or not. We'll take a look. I may even add a candle holder, but let's take a look and see. I've gone ahead and taken away that candle that was here, the round one that was on top of this box. I decided I didn't think it was right for this look. So I am simply going to turn this box around and just sort of have it so that it's more centered with the box here at the base. And I went ahead and I framed the card. Oh, I love this so much. This looks so beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on top. And I think that looks so pretty. I'm going to move it over so it's centered. I really do love that. I think that's really pretty. Let's now bring in that beaded bee ornament. That's just going to go down one level. And although I really do love this so much, it's so pretty, I do feel like it's missing a little something. So I went ahead and grabbed this black candle holder and just simply placed a little candle on top of it. And now I think it looks just fantastic. It's got just the right amount of yellow and gold and black and white, and I think it really packs a punch for such a small little table. Here we are now at my coffee table. I have my usual sort of white and gray marbleized boxes. These boxes are moving to different areas of the living room here. You can see this one is bee decor or bee themed already, but that's going to be moving from its usual spot, and I'll show you what I do here. On the coffee table here, I've decided to go with a gray color for our display, and I'm using this tea towel just off to the side here to anchor the display. Now, I know tea towels go in the kitchen normally, but I do love using a beautiful tea towel to help display. I have this beautiful box that I purchased a couple of years ago, at least now, from HomeSense. I have to say, I think most of my bee decor, honestly, comes from HomeSense, and then the occasional nursery or garden center. So here I've placed the box not in its traditional position, sort of lying down, but rather standing up. I think that's just going to look really pretty and just make more of an impact. So I've taken a napkin similar to how I'm using the tea towel as part of the display. I've taken this napkin and draped it over the box because I have this great little sign on top, but I wasn't loving the gray on gray. So I felt like I needed something to break that up. And so I've placed that napkin there to sort of break up the color a little. Now you may have noticed this. I did have to place a coaster sort of at the corner here underneath the box because on this side it's on top of the towel and so it was a little lopsided. You're going to notice the same thing is happening here with this sign. So what I'm going to do off camera is take a little, perhaps half of a paper towel, fold it up, stick it underneath, hoping that it doesn't show, and then we'll have a nice straight look. So here you can see, if I go in really closely, you can see I did go ahead and just stick some paper towel under there. Had I not told you that was there, I'm sure you never would have noticed. I think that when my company comes over, I'm sure they won't notice either. And these are just the little tricks that we use as lovers of decorating to ensure that our displays look perfect. So now let's cover up this coaster that I have exposed over here. I'm just going to take this lovely little bee sign, just be you. I'm a believer of that saying. And you can see that bee, the yellow in that bee goes perfectly with our napkin, goes nicely with the bees on our tea towel. And this simply is our look for the coffee table. So now I'm going to take you over to the corner of this living room, and it's a little bit of a mess there. You can even see the cleaner on that table, but let's go over to that little cabinet there and I'll show you how I decorate there. I cleared off our cabinet here. Yes, I have a landline telephone that needs to stay there, so that will stay there. I decided I'll keep the lamp here for this display. And what I did, again, a tea towel, this beautiful tea towel with this gorgeous sort of yellowy golden fringe. This tea towel came with another tea towel that has a beautiful bee stitched or embroidered onto it. Very beautiful. This is not obviously in keeping with our bee theme, but the color really is quite perfect. I'm going to go with a white display here because we have sort of the deepness of the gold here, the beigey lamps and whatnot. So I think I just would like to brighten up this corner with some white. Here are two of the original boxes that were on my coffee table. This one on the bottom here is a glass box. This one is a very heavy marble, and I love the look of that here for this display because it's going to be nice and subtle and really brighten up this look here. This is a bee skep here that I bought, I believe at Michael's, and I just propped it up on a glass that I have put upside down so that it sits really nicely. If I had a shorter yellow or white or even gray candle holder, I think I would have preferred that and used that to prop this up on. I don't seem to have that, so this will do, but I would like to cover that glass there. So I have simply brought in the candle that I wasn't liking on the side table. If you recall, I placed that in front of the glass, and now that glass is for the most part covered. And this is just the nice, subtle, simple little display, definitely in a bee theme, but nice and subtle, just in the corner here. Here we are at the other side of the fireplace. The one cabinet we just decorated was on the right side. This one here is on the left side of the fireplace. I have my usual picture frame that I often keep on this table. I'm going to continue to keep it on this table. And part of the display here today, I'm going to be using another beautiful card that I found with these beautiful jewels. I mean, why wouldn't you use something so beautiful for decorating? Even though it's a card, I think inside the right frame, it makes a beautiful work of art. So I'm going to be using that. And then I'll show you something else I'm going to be placing here. And you girls that like glam are going to love it. So I think this bee card looks absolutely perfect in this picture frame. It's just wonderful when things work out, and I do like this really, really a lot. I do have another frame just like this. I'm going to be on the lookout for another square card that I could fit into it. That's a bee theme, and hopefully I find that and can display it somewhere else. Even though it's a different color completely than the gray frame here, it doesn't matter. I think that it looks lovely here. Now, what I did was I placed this bangle. This is actually a child's bangle. It's not adult size. Very, very blingy. You can see there. It's going to go perfectly with this piece that I bought last year. I haven't shown you guys this piece yet. I apologize if it's a bit blurry. I'll get you a better picture in a moment here, but it was $7.99 at HomeSense. We're going to place it on top here, and I think that looks lovely. Very, very blingy. And I think it goes beautifully with the framed picture here because we do have our jewels on the bee over there. So this is what the full display looks like here. Really simple and yet still really makes an impact with all the glitter that you see there. So now I'm going to end this video by styling the fireplace just over here to the right, and it's going to really make a statement. Even though I'm not using many pieces, I'm using just the right amount of color and different patterns that it's really going to look fantastic, I think. Let's see. Here's the fireplace, which is a blank canvas right now. I love working with a good blank canvas. It's all dusted and cleaned and ready to be decorated. Now I'm showing you this here. You may recall this piece that I posted on my community tab. I purchased this not that long ago, and I'm going to look for, or I have been looking for and haven't found it yet, some faux long grass. I'd like to fill this container here with that. And so you won't be seeing that in this video, unfortunately. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we will have found that grass for the summer home tour video and it will be filled in nicely. I'm looking for faux because I'd like to keep it that way for the seasons to come. And I'm very bad at keeping plants alive. So for me, faux works perfectly. But let's go ahead and decorate this mantle. I am going to decorate it slightly differently than what I was originally thinking, and I'll explain to you in a moment how and why. So here is my black checkered mirror that I use often here on my fireplace mantle. I really do love this mirror a lot, which I purchased from Facebook Marketplace a long time ago. There was another seller selling the exact same one, but a bit too far from home for me. But oh boy, I was tempted to purchase that one too. But that's okay, one is plenty. So I have it off center. I have it more placed to the right, and I'm going to be placing and layering another piece just slightly more to the left. We are not going to be working symmetrically here today. This is the piece I'm going to be using on the mantle. I purchased this 2 summers ago, and you can see it is still in its original wrapping and packing. Last summer, I did not decorate for summer. I was in the process of selling my old home, buying this one, packing, moving. It was all so overwhelming for me. I have so much decor and things that it really was such a huge chore for me to move that I just did not do a lot of filming at all last year, nor decorating. So a lot of you did reach out to me last summer. You were wondering if I was okay because I hadn't posted as many videos. And really, it was simply because I just was so busy with moving. But let me now take the wrapping off of this piece here and put it in place. Wow, I really like this. I think that looks so great. I love that. They're sort of off center, they're layered, they look lovely. Now, I was originally going to do this in a symmetrical look. That's the change that I am making here. I'm going to add two candle holders with candles sort of in this area right here. I was originally going to put them to each side of the mantle, but what I'm going to do is take the other matching pair and then use it in another area in this room and actually on the opposite wall of this one. And I think that will really look great. Here are the two candle holders. My yellow candle holder, I cannot imagine ever not using this for my bee decor. It's perfect. For the first time ever, I'm putting a tapered candle in there. This black and white sparkly one. This is actually a Halloween candle, but I think it looks lovely there. And then this glass candle holder with a black and white striped bow, the candle in the black and white Harlequin pattern against the black and mirrored checkered mirror. I think that looks lovely. We also have the pattern of the honeycomb background here, and I really have to say, I think I like this. Thank you so much for coming along as I decorated my living room. On the opposite side of my living room is this wall here. I never know if I should consider this wall as part of the living room or not, but it is going to be decorated in my next video. I haven't decided if it will be a short video or a regular length video, probably a short. There's not too much to do there. What I will tell you is that that cabinet there to the left is going to be left as is. I think there's so much happening there. It's got some roosters, which I think are perfect already for summer as is. So I'm really just going to be working in this area right here. So thank you so much for joining me today. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and a lovely comment would be great too. Thank you so much for joining me, and be great.